it gives us more options, obviously, right? So, it gives us the option to. So how does this thing end? It ends with no nuclear weapons, no nuclear fissile material, no ballistic missile program, and no massacring protesters, right? And so how do you enforce that? You put the regime in a vice grip, right? And and if they violate any of those terms after the kinetic operations happen, you squeeze them. And if this operation will end, the United States will effectively control Karg Island. Doesn't necessarily mean we're going to have to land on Karg Island, but we can control it militarily, and we will open the Strait of Hormuz, and that means we will control 96% of Iran's oil production. Right? That's like Venezuela. We will control Iran's oil, and that means we will control their economy, and then we will have the ability to strike them if they misbehave again. So they will be effectively neutered as a terrorist state, right. And that can be accomplished peacefully, or that can be accomplished at the negotiating table.
We just don't. I mean, we're seeing hit after hit after hit. We don't have a sense of what's happening on the ground, but there is a sense that at least 300 of the besieged have been killed. There's a sense that the people of Iran are waiting for the go sign from Israel and the U.S. to go out back into the streets again, but we don't want to see a massacre like would happen. Let's take a look at the board right now, and these are some of the most notable names that are still left. We got a lot that are dead, but there's still left. We're trying to figure out who we might be talking to through emissaries or directly. Do you have a sense of who it is? Because we keep hearing it's a parliamentary speaker, and then other people say he does not have the leverage. It's got to be someone in the IRGC. And now we hear that they rather speak with J.D. Vance and Marco Rubio than Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner. Your thoughts?
I think that whoever we're talking to is someone who has the authority to negotiate on behalf of the regime. Trump said the other day that they gave us a gift. He didn't say what that is, but it's a proof. Whatever it was a proof that they are speaking for the government. So look, these negotiations are real. Anyone who's running around saying, "Oh, I trust Iran more than I trust Donald Trump," is an idiot.
John Brennan, the former CIA director, said
yes. That's one idiot. But that's one idiot. But there are many idiots running around saying that. The negotiations are real. He's right to pursue them. It doesn't mean the negotiations are going to succeed, but he's also not pausing while he's negotiating. He is pummeling them from the air relentlessly as he's doing that, and he's right to do so. Like Jack Keane says, we need another 3 weeks to finish our military targets, right? So this can end quickly, right, with the Iranians capitulating, or we can continue, and it doesn't have to end in an agreement. It can end with their being basically neutered and defeated because we've completed our military task. Either one is fine.
Just so you know, the Gulf states are almost united in saying finish the job, especially Saudi Arabia. And the UAE is beginning to freeze their funds. So and the UK is putting together a group to open up the Strait of Hormuz and to do some minesweeping. So the world's responding. Marc Thiessen, thanks so much.